Pancakes, a popular breakfast food in America and a popular dessert in some countries, have been around for centuries, but there are two big technological breakthroughs that have made them one of the planet's favorite foods. The beginnings of pancakes can be traced back to a simple journal entry about warm cake in 600 BC in ancient Greece, but the recipe, also used by the Romans, was not as tasty as what we eat today. The original recipe, cooked on a baking stone, consisted of flour, olive oil, honey, and curdled milk. Yes, milk that has gone bad. I know your stomach is already churning, right? Mine too. But this recipe was a hit, and I guess they had iron stomachs back then. It was so well liked that Pancake Day became a thing in 1100 AD. Also called Shrove Tuesday, this day was meant for Christians to use up their supplies before giving up flapjacks for Lent. Still known as flapjacks, they were so popular they even found their way into 2 Shakespeare plays, All's Well That Ends Well and As You Like It. Remember that if you end up on Jeopardy! During the English Renaissance that followed, flapjacks were often topped with spices, rosewater, sherry, or apples. Yes, some interesting flavors there. The name pancake didn't begin to appear until around the 15th century. In 1455, villagers in Olney, Buckinghamshire, United Kingdom, started a pancake race. The winner will receive a smooch from the church bell ringer as their prize. Is that a sin? Kind of like the churches that gamble on bingo, right? All right, let's get back on topic here, because the Dutch created their own version in the 1600s that included potatoes. Talk about food evolution, but when baking soda was invented in the 17th century, it became a popular addition to the pancake recipe as it made them light and fluffy. Some chefs would even use snow to achieve the same effect. Now, pancakes eventually made their way to the new American colonies, and there's proof that the Native American Indians even had their own recipe. In the 1800s, the United States was really starting to grow. The third U.S. president, Thomas Jefferson, had the official White House recipe sent back to his hometown. By the 1800s, milk and cream became the preferred liquids in pancake mix. Until that, some recipes called for brandy or wine. Yes, they were made of booze. I'm surprised somewhere in Las Vegas hasn't tried that tactic yet. But the biggest leap forward in the love of pancakes came in 1889 when the first instant pancake recipe was introduced by the Pearl Milling Company, also known as Aunt Jemima. With the mix super easy for American housewives to get onto the family's breakfast table, it cemented itself as a food to start the day in the United States. It only took a few short years before maple syrup became America's favorite topping. Now, Bisquick introduced their instant pancake mix as a competitor, but that didn't happen until 1931. Since then, fast food restaurants, diners, and breakfast buffets have been serving them up by the millions every day. And while they're called crepes in France and Australia, they're often ate as a dessert like cake or pie, and that works for me. Here comes a crazy fun fact. The largest pancake ever flipped weighed in at 3 tons, and it took a lot of effort to flip the 16.4 yard size flapjack in Rochdale, United Kingdom in 1995. You would need a hearty pancake breakfast to give you enough energy to tackle a lift like that. So now you know the succulent history of pancakes. Question is, what will you top your next one with? It's not even lunchtime when the show dropped on YouTube, but let's be honest with each other. You know we both want pancakes. Guilty as charged. But wait, before you go, if you haven't, click that like, subscribe button down below so you don't miss any of the fun here on the big Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel. Game shows, fun fact, food, comedy, and more waiting for you every week. Kick back and relax with me while you enjoy your pancakes. All right, Jersey Joe here saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, I hope.